Elvis, your actions make quite a reaction in the audience. What is your opinion of the audience?
What is my appearance? Would you say that again?
What is your opinion of the people?
Opinion of the audience.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would make it would look pretty funny out there without one, but.
Hey, gang! Back to another PATE&PLACE. So glad you're with me today. Thank you for watching the channel, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Feedback has been so positive. Keep hitting that subscribe button, guys. Let's reach that 1,000 subscribers. It's free, don't cost you a thing. Guys, today we're going to take a look at an event in Elvis's life that I've been wanting to cover for some time now. Elvis's only performances outside the United States. Alright, guys, let's dig in. Okay, gang, today we're looking at Elvis in Canada. And it starts here with DJs Norm Pringle and Red Robinson, the first two DJs in Canada to play Elvis's records. Norm Pringle once played Elvis's songs for 10 hours straight, taking donations for charity for orphans and crippled children. Elvis's appearances in Canada were all in 1957 at the height of his career, and the first was April 2nd, 1957 at Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto. Elvis performed at 6 and 8 p.m. and it would be the last time he wore the gold lame suit in its entirety. One of the highlights of this show is said to have been when Elvis accompanied himself at the piano for Fats Domino's Blueberry Hill. The following day, on April 3rd, Elvis travels to the Ottawa Auditorium for two more sold-out shows where there are some very famous photos made, both backstage and on stage. Elvis returns to Canada once again to play Empire Stadium in Vancouver on August 31st, 1957.
Woo! 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're going to rock around the clock tonight.
Vancouver's first rock and roll show had taken place less than a year before, headlined by Bill Haley and the Comets, drawing a crowd of 6,000 people. And less than a year later, Elvis is returning to draw more than 4 times that amount.
Elvis Presley.
The stage was placed at the north end zone with fans in bleachers on both sides and an empty field in between. It didn't take long for eager fans who wanted to get a closer look to surge the field where they ran to the stage and sat down. Scotty Moore recalled, "We must have looked like ants to them. They just wanted a closer look. They didn't care if they had seats or not." Drummer DJ Fontana remembers how defiant the audience was. They tried and tried and tried to stop the show, but the fans wouldn't budge. So they started the show. With the crowd reaching a fever pitch, the Colonel asked Elvis to shorten the show. After 22 minutes, Elvis abruptly left the stage, leaving Scotty, Bill, and DJ to face the fans alone. Reportedly, Elvis threw his gold jacket to his cousin, Gene Smith, who was chased by the mob, and Elvis retreated under the stage behind a curtain. "They came like a herd of cattle," said photographer Ralph Bauer, who turned and got off one shot by his camera before being trampled by the crowd. And remember the DJ Red Robinson? Reportedly, he made the biggest goof of his career when the next day he divulged Elvis's hotel and the room where he stayed. Fans went up and took all the souvenirs they could get their hands on, costing the radio station $5,000 in damages.
Wow.
That is it, guys. Hope you like that. Man, wouldn't it have been cool to have been at those shows and been in that crowd going wild. Elvis in his heyday in 1957. Guys, keep watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, all the good old buttons. Thank you for your support. And as always, keep rocking.